KTFM Floresville.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
Well, the players of the month came out in the NFL, and Cowboys rusher Micah Parsons with 4 sacks, 15 QB pressures. He wins the NFC's Defensive Player of the Month, while Houston Texans rookie C.J. Stroud wins the AFC's Offensive Rookie of the Year. Tonight, we got Thursday Night Football right here on San Antonio Sports Star. Lions, Packers, it all starts coming up at 6:30.
This is Extra Innings with Pleasure.
Truth is, I am Iron Man.
Rock and roll! The Texans win it!
You've been called the Da Vinci of our time. What do you say to that?
Absolutely ridiculous. I don't paint.
That ball is history. A walk-off home run.
And it's going to be legendary.
James Pleasure wraps your day with insight, opinion, plenty of sarcasm, and of course, your calls. He'll even pour a beer out the door for his favorite story of the day. This is Extra Innings with Pleasure. Now, here's Pledge. What's up, Dad? Can't stop me now.
Good evening. Welcome into Extra Innings with Pleasure right here on San Antonio Sports Star, 94.1 FM and sasportsstar.com, however you may be listening, or maybe you're watching us live. We are on YouTube at SA Sports Star. You can follow me. I am at I Am Pleasure at all social media accounts. And, of course, my buddy Joe Reinagle at Joe Reinagle 210. We are live out at Slacker Sports and Arcade Bar, the North Star location right off of Rector Drive behind North Star Mall. We had ourselves a Golden Tee tournament this afternoon. Joe and I played 3 holes, and you know,
got your ass kicked.
Much like Micah Parsons, the better person did not win.
Oh, okay, yeah.
There were self-inflicted wounds.
You played down to your competition. Is that what you're
I
talking about?
overlooked my competition.
Ah, okay. All right. I was trying to tell you, Pledge. I was trying to tell you all week that I'm a bar fly at heart, which means I'm a good Golden Tee player.
There's no doubt about it. You went 4 under through 3 holes.
Yes.
And I have a flub up on the second hole, to which my short game did not come through, and I was not taking it seriously, and I fell short. It's plain and simple.
You did. You
Congratulations.
lost. Well, thank you. That's all I wanted. And then that, of course, that lunch you owe me as well.
Well, yeah,
so
chicken fried steak with
a little ketchup,
smothered
and
in ketchup.
with a little gravy on the side.
Sure.
Or no, vice versa. Gravy on top, ketchup on the side.
Yeah, because you like to dip.
Perfect. Awesome.
I'll also get you a beer before the night's over. Just making a whole hat trick.
You're a hell of a guy.
There's a lot that's been said today as we're live out at Slacker Sports and Arcade Bar, the North Star location. If you want to win your way into our golf tournament, we only have about 14 spots left, I believe. There's not a lot. Couple of foursomes, 2 or 3 foursomes still available.
Yeah, it's not much.
We're withholding 1 foursome for you to win your way in here tonight in our Golden Tee tournament. So get out here, sign up, play in the Golden Tee tournament. You can win yourself a foursome into the tournament on Monday. And I was looking at this tournament, and of course, y'all are going to be out there a little bit early, kind of mosey around, do some things. Then y'all are heading out to another Slackers on Monday.
That's right.
Because we got the after party.
The one on Thousand Oaks. We're going to be out there on Monday after. Monday's going to be a blast. If you are thinking about getting in the tournament, you have it, do it now. Because, look, by the end of the weekend, it's going to be sold out.
Absolutely.
There's no question about it. But you can win your way in. Golden Tee tournament out here. Not only that, Pledge, we got WWE tickets that we're registering for, where they're going to be giving away the SmackDown.
Nice.
That, we're going to be giving away at some point here tonight.
I believe right at 7 o'clock.
Okay.
So
all right.
Get out here, get registered. We are at the Slacker Sports and Arcade Bar, the one behind North Star Mall on Rector Drive. And while you kicked my ass in Golden Tee, and there's no way to sugarcoat it, 4 under to 1 under, that is an ass whooping.
Right, it is.
I look at the Dallas Cowboys, and they got their ass kicked on Sunday.
They did.
No matter how you want to splice it, the better team didn't win. However they want to parse it, penalties, officials had it against them, whatever excuse they want to use, offensive line down all of their offensive linemen and
Yes,
their
they are.
backups.
Yes.
So, you can make your excuses or you can just rectify the issue. But I was thinking this morning because everything falls back to Dak Prescott to me, because
Yes.
you're the quarterback of America's team.
Yes.
You are the focus, whether you
course.
want to be or not.
Right.
You're going to take all the good, but you're going to get all the bad. And while the defense didn't play up to their expectations, every once in a while that offense has to pick up the slack, right?
Well, you do. You have to, because that defense is not going to play good. Look, everybody thought the Cowboys defense is the end-all, be-all, and they're going to do everything. And for the first 2 games of the season, they looked like it. But they had a bad game in Arizona, and the offense just wasn't good enough to pick them up and get it done.
Well, the offense hasn't been good enough all year.
Well,
That's the problem.
We don't know. That's the thing. They didn't need them against the Giants.
That's what I'm saying.
Right? And then the
But
Jets.
they still aren't performing even against the teams where they've had it fully in hand.
I'm just not sure that it's one of 2 things. Either they're overrated offensively, or it's going to take a minute for Dak and that offense to catch up with Mike McCarthy and what he's trying to do.
And maybe it is. And as a team, you want to peak in November and December
Right.
and January,
Sure.
not so much February and October. So maybe it is a slow build up to it and you get to peaking at the right time. But I was thinking this morning, and I'm looking at Tua Tagovailoa and what he's doing with the Miami Dolphins,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
And I am really close to putting him, he is right behind him, but I'm really close to putting him in the Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow conversation of the best quarterbacks in the NFL with the way he's playing. And for Cowboy fans, I kind of wonder right now, rosters be damned, which quarterback would you feel more comfortable paying moving forward? Because Tua's about to come up on an extension as well, because Justin Herbert just got his, and he was in the same draft class as Justin Herbert and Joe Burrow. So he's got an extension coming up as well. Would you rather pay Dak Prescott or Tua Tagovailoa and feel better moving forward with that quarterback?
Well, I think most people that listen to San Antonio Sports Star know my feelings. I think the Cowboys need to get rid of – it's time. It's time to move on from Dak Prescott. I don't agree with you in the Tua situation where the same category or even close behind Burrow and Burrow's kind of an outlier because he really hasn't been healthy this year. But Patrick Mahomes is head and shoulders above everybody.
Oh, yeah, he's one by himself. Joe Burrow, and you've said it before. You've got Joe right there, Joe Cool right there with him. You've said it before.
Well, he's there. He's down a level a little bit. Mahomes is in a class by himself. Joe Burrow, when healthy, is just a smooth operator. He's one of those guys that is just smooth, and I love the way he plays the game. Tua, I've never been a big fan of Tua. I honestly thought he was going to be a bust in the NFL. He has proven me wrong, and I'll say that now. The guy has proven me wrong. He's playing well. But you got to love what the Dolphins did for Tua.
Mm-hmm.
They went out and got some weapons. That team has got more speed than any other team in the NFL. I don't think there's any question about it. And it's just been fantastic for him. And Tua is making the most of it. He is making the most of it, and that's all you can ask. And that's really all you can ask. But he's got the best wide receiver in the game today. I don't think there's any question in Tyreek Hill.
Well, remember, everybody was tanking for Tua at one point.
Yeah.
And that was a thing. So he's been thought of like that up to this point. Injuries stunted him a little bit, I believe. Yeah. But now that he's got the right pieces and I think every quarterback needs the right pieces for the most part. We saw what Patrick Mahomes looked like without Travis Kelce in week 1.
Well, he still looked pretty good. And when you look, though, at because everybody thought the Chiefs were going to fall off a cliff when Tyreek Hill left.
I was wondering if Tyreek Hill would fall off the cliff. Apparently, they're both great individually.
Apparently so. Yeah, so look, it's Mahomes is just special. I mean, there hadn't been a quarterback like him in a long time. He is just special. And so that in its own right is I mean, he's just special. I don't know what else to say about the guy, but
well, you know what?
Everybody's playing for second place.
How about you enjoy a beer on National Beer Day? We're going to take a break here on Extra Innings with Pleasure. 656 ESPN 210-656-3776. What say you, Cowboy fans? Are you comfortable Or would you feel more comfortable moving forward to a Tagovailoa? I know it is a hypothetical that will not happen, but I think it says a lot about how Cowboys fans feel about Dak Prescott, because Tua is a small sample size kind of guy because of the injuries. And now that he's seemingly past the injuries, it feels like he is taking off to another level that he's healthy. What say you? 656-3776. Call into Extra Innings with pleasure. Be a part of it, or you can comment along on our YouTube feed at SA Sports Star. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll talk about that and get you ready for tonight's Thursday night football game between the Lions and Packers, which I think is going to be a dandy tonight, which could at least catapult somebody into the early lead for the NFC North. That's all coming up here on Extra Innings with Pleasure on 941 San Antonio Sports Star.
The law office of Jesse Hernandez, the Texas Chancla, presents
94.1 San Antonio's Fall Golf Classic, Monday, October 2nd at Olympia Hills Golf Club. Get your slot now for $120 per person or $400 per foursome. Plus, a hole-in-one shot for your chance at $50,000 or a $1,000 gift card. 94.1 San Antonio's Fall Golf Classic, benefiting the Lupus Foundation of America, Lone Star Chapter. Presented by the Law Office of Jesse Hernandez, the Texas Chancla, Flight by Yingling, Twin Peaks, Renewal by Anderson, Meritage Homes, and Slacker Sports and Arcade Bar. Sign up now at sasportstar.com.
Hi, I'm attorney Steve Benke. If you've made the decision to divorce, you need an experienced attorney who can help. I've helped many people get through divorce, custody, child support, and alimony problems. Call me. I'm attorney Steve Benke.
210-DIVORCE or go to BenkeLaw.com.
It's raining in Austin. We're back on All-Star Sports Radio, celebrating their 30th year. Our sportsbook and casino sponsor, BetUS.com, is going big.
That's right, Austin. Sports bettors can win a new truck, get the industry's biggest 125% sign-up bonus, and even get up to 30 risk-free bets.
Touchdown. BetUS also has a 150% casino sign-up bonus.
Blackjack, now you're talking, Austin. They also have live dealers and live betting on sports, including racetrack.
Get started today at BetUS.com, where the game begins.
Flight by Yingling is the next generation of light beer. For those who don't follow trends, but craft them. Flight by Yingling is 12 ounces of uncompromised refreshment from America's oldest brewery. With only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Don't just raise a glass, raise the bar. Flight by Yingling. Available wherever beer is sold. DG Yingling & Son Incorporated, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please enjoy responsibly.
Nobody brings you more value in fine jewelry than Diamonds Direct, and they're proving it again by rolling back interest rates to 0%. But you need to hurry. Now through Sunday only, you can make any purchase and spread your payments over 5 years with an unheard of interest rate of 0.0%. A $6,000 ring is just $100 a month. But hurry, this radical offer ends Sunday at 5 p.m. Don't miss this once-a-year blockbuster deal. Hurry, 5 years, zero interest financing. Get details and more at DiamondsDirect.com. Diamonds Direct, your love, our passion. Approved credit.
NCE General Contractors, based in San Antonio, is one of the fastest growing nationwide general contractors with a focus on commercial new construction, design build projects, building renovations, tenant finish outs, site upgrades, and building maintenance. NCE President Brian Ehrlich's a former Madison quarterback and proud to support high school football in San Antonio, building relationships first, then buildings that last. Learn more about NCE General Contractors online at ncegc.co. That's ncegc.co.
Have you or a family member been arrested? The Law Office of Jesse Hernandez, the Texas Chancla, can help regardless of the legal battle you are facing, personal injury or criminal defense. Attorney Jesse Hernandez and his team are ready to fight for you. Calls are answered 24 hours a day and 7 days a week. Call 210-807-8656 or visit jessehernandezlaw.com. That's 210-807-8656 or jessehernandezlaw.com. The Law Office of Jesse Hernandez, the Texas Chancla.
Experience first-class service at Mercedes-Benz of San Antonio. Shop incredible offers on a large inventory of new and slightly pre-owned Mercedes-Benz, like newly stocked certified 2023 C300 sedans at only $49,991. Plus, see our available low interest rates at mbofsa.com. That's newly stocked certified 2023 C300s for just $49,991. Experience the Mercedes-Benz of San Antonio difference today on San Pedro Avenue. For complete TNF.com.
We are having a great time. Where are we? Well, we're at Slacker's North Star location. It's our Golden Tee tournament. It's kicked off, but you still have a lot of time to get here and win WWE SmackDown tickets. That's right, WWE SmackDown tickets. Someone's also winning a free team of 4 to play in our Fall Golf Classic on Monday. Come have a drink with the Sports Star crew. We're out at Slacker's Sports and Arcade Bar, North Star location. Get out here.
Thursday Night Football is on, and it's only on Prime. Tonight, an NFC North rivalry is renewed when Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions head to Lambeau Field to take on Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers. Not a Prime member? Sign up for a 30-day free trial to stream the game. Coverage begins at 7 p.m. Eastern with TNF Tonight, presented by Verizon. It's the Lions and the Packers tonight on Thursday Night Football, and it's on Prime. Restrictions apply. See Amazon.com/Amazon Prime for details.
Attorney Joe Cordell.
Business owners and professionals face special challenges in divorce court. In addition to everything else going on, they have to contend with allegations that they are earning more than they are, coupled with claims on their business or practice itself. Clients with assets depend on their divorce lawyer's skills in these matters, and that's why it's so important to hire someone that has those skills.
Schedule an appointment with one of Cordell & Cordell's San Antonio area attorneys. Offices in San Antonio, Austin, and St. Louis. CordellCordell.com.
Paid for by Cordell & Cordell.
Join the Blitz live this Friday at Round Table Pizza, located at 842 Northwest Loop 410. Beer, wings, pizza, football. Yeah, you heard that right. Plus, the 6 shooters from the Gunslingers are going to be hanging out with us, too. This Friday, come get a slice at Round Table Pizza.
Welcome back to Extra Innings with Pleasure right here on San Antonio Sports Star 94.1 FM, SASportsStar.com, or you can follow along on our YouTube channel at SA Sports Star. You can comment along. Edwin Hafner producing this radio program as we are live out at Slacker Sports and Arcade Bar, the North Star location right there off Rector Drive behind North Star Mall. We are having our Golden Tee tournament today. One lucky winner is going to win a foursome into our golf tournament on Monday. Come out, get signed up. Plus, we're giving away tickets to WWE SmackDown at 7 o'clock. No better place to come watch Thursday Night Football, which, by the way, follows me coming up here in just about 10 minutes as the Lions get set to take on the Packers. That is going to be one heck of a football game because the Lions are everybody's darling this year. After starting 1-7 last year, they go on a tear at the end of last year. And if not for Seattle late in the season with that win in Week 17, they had a chance to beat Green Bay and get in. They did win. They just didn't get in the playoffs. So they fought their way back into playoff contention. And they are kind of the darlings for the NFC North, especially with Aaron Rodgers out of the picture there, while Jordan Love has played extremely well so far early in the season for the Green Bay Packers, and he's done it without the likes of Christian Watson and Aaron Jones for the first couple of games. So they are both coming back for tonight's game. According to reports, they expect Christian Watson to play. Aaron Jones is expected to be back. The Detroit Lions Packers, that's going to be an early great game for a Thursday night football, and we're not used to these prime games being great games. So Jared Goff's one of those guys who he got to a Super Bowl, nobody trusts him, they let him go, he went to Detroit, and he was just kind of part of the trade that got Matthew Stafford to LA, but he is playing extremely well, a lot like Geno Smith, kind of a resurrection late in his career, and he's in the perfect system. Ben Johnson, the offensive coordinator there, turned down some offensive coordinator job or head coaching jobs this past offseason in Carolina and elsewhere to return to Detroit, and they've got a great chance to win this NFC North with the way that that defense is constructed. They are playing well. That was kind of their Achilles heel last season, early in the season. Things with Aaron Glenn seem to have tightened up, and they are playing extremely well early in the season. And Matt LaFleur, man, he's got an offense. He knows what to do with it. Jordan Love, they look like they may have found yet another quarterback. I'm not saying he's Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, but they've at least got a great option after losing a legend at quarterback. And they may rolling with the way that team's constructed, and now having a quarterback kind of on a real friendly team deal to able to keep pieces around him to keep the train rolling. This is going to be a very pivotal game early in the season for Detroit and for Green Bay and the battle in the NFC North. I think it's going to be great, and you can catch it right here on your home for Thursday Night Football, San Antonio's Sports Star. It all starts coming up after extra innings at 6:30. And don't forget, Joe Reinigle tomorrow, he's going to be out at Round Table Pizza out there off of 1604 and Blanco. He's join him. He's going to be out there. The Gunslinger six shooters are going to be out there. It's going to be a good time. Join Joe Reinigle. And don't forget, tomorrow morning on R&R in the Morning, Rob and Rudy are joined by Mike McCarthy at 6:45. You don't want to miss that, as McCarthy will speak with Rob and Rudy about what went wrong in Arizona, how they fix it, and get ready for the New England Patriots team that is going to be very disciplined. And on top of that, you got the return of Zeke Elliott to Dallas, and he's coming off a 16-carry, 80-yard game. And I know a lot of Ramondre Stevenson fans are at least fantasy owners are very upset because he took a ton of touches away from Ramondre Stevenson last weekend. It's going to be a very interesting weekend. And, of course, congratulations as I pull one out the door for C.J. Stroud and Micah Parsons, the Defensive Player of the Month in the NFC and the Offensive Rookie of the Month in the AFC. The Texans look to have gotten it right despite offensive line struggles. They have C.J. Stroud has just progressed every week, and he's starting to look and sound like a seasoned veteran already. That's going to do it for me here on Extra Innings tonight. Coming up next, we have the Lions and the Packers from Green Bay right there in the NFC North battle. It's all coming up right here on San Antonio Sports Star. Don't forget, we are here until 7 o'clock. We're at the Slackers at North Star Mall on Rector Drive.
2 times the healthy blood pressure support? That's a number to rave about. Thanks to Superbeats Heart Chew's unique 2X